Hi there everybody. I wanted to show you an album that I made this week. For some reason I just got in the winter kind of mood and I was thinking about snow and how it sparkles and it's so pretty, and I just got an idea for a winter album. I need to work on my Christmas album, but you know, once I get an idea in my head, forget it. I gotta bang it out or else I can't think about my other projects. So I'll show you real quick this album I made. I used a couple of different paper lines in it. I mainly was looking for a lot of sparkle and shimmer and kind of more muted colors. So this is what I came up with here. On the cover I put some Prima leaves, and I took green ones and I painted them with like a kind of a green sparkly paint. And then on the top of it I put this white metallic acrylic paint to kind of make them look frosted. And then I took a plain white Prima flower and I did the same thing. I had this acrylic glittery paint that's really cool, and I painted it with that. And then this on top is just another Prima flower with some stickles added to it. And I got the title, Winter's Kiss. And I put these flowers that I cut out of glittery paper on it. And then this right here, this little snowflake border is a memory box die that I bought. So I got that. And then these branches are also another die. It's a Sizzix die. So I got that. Show you the inside. Here's my first page. You'll see I got birds throughout the book, kind of as a theme, kind of a winter scenes with birds. So I got that. And here's one of the paper collections I used, and I don't remember what it was called, but it's the Tim Holtz paper pack that has the blues and the pinks and the grays, and they're all just kind of like subtle patterns. It's kind of pretty. So I thought the blue looked pretty nice for this album, so I added these in there. And then I used a little silver sparkly leaf here with some other flowers and leaves. And then on this page, I made one of my clips, and I used that Fiskars punches for this, and then I put stickles on it, and I put this little bead in there that I thought was kind of cute. It's got like a little rainbow colored stripe in it. It's kind of neat. And I used a Tim Holtz hinge clip for that. So I got that. And then it's holding down a couple more mats. This is that same Tim Holtz paper. And then I put all these, the paper has all these different sizes that you can cut out. And so I got all these little cute papers to go in there. And I think they look great with a little picture, and they're perfect journaling size. And there's lines on a lot of them where you could journal. You got a whole bunch of those. And then on this page, I was going to show you how I did this page. This is really sparkly. What I did was I just took a plain piece of blue cardstock, and I stamped it with this stamp, which is a Inka Dinka Doo stamp with brown ink just across. And then I used this Recollections embossing powder. It's kind of like a silver, but it's got some rainbow sparkles in it too. It looks really good. It looks like snow. So what I did was, once I stamped the image on my paper, I just kind of shook the embossing powder just on the top part of the leaves, like up here. And then I heat embossed it and left the bottom part of it just plain, just brown. So it looked like the snow tops had, or the tree tops had snow on them. So that came out good. And then I used this stamp, which is, I don't know who this is, All Night Media. This is kind of neat. And I stamped white ink on this, and I stamped all over the top of the page. And then I put the same embossing powder on it. So, and I don't know if you can see it really well, but it came out looking like snow. It's really cool. So that's how I just wanted to show you how I did that page, because I kind of like that effect. Alright, on this side here, I did an acrylic pocket, and I have another, I'm going to take these out so you can see it. This is another memory box die. It's a snowflake, and I used some stickles on it, and I put a Prima flower on it, and I added stickles to make it shiny. And this paper already had a lot of sparkle to it. And then I cut out some mats. And this paper is single-sided, so what I did was I just matted the back of them with cardstock that matched with the colors that I had. So I got that, and these are all sparkly. And then on this side I got another bird here. And this folds out like that. And this had the glitter on it already, but I have a stickles that really matches this. So what I did was I took the stickles and I outlined every box with it. And I got a couple of red pages here. Oops. And here's some more birds on this side. And I got a couple of mats And then this one folds out like that. Everything has embossing on it. It's really neat. Alright, and then here's the some more mats on this side. These are matted on the back. And you got this page, and I kind of layered a flower right there. Alright, and then I got some beiges on this page. I got this little graphic. And here's a nice piece of glittery cardstock. And I used some punches, border punches here, and I used one here. And this paper is all glittery embossed too. I stamped a tree on there. And I took this piece of paper and put beige on the back so it would match. And then I got this side. There. And I like these pages. I kind of like the put these ribbon flowers on here. And this all has sparkle to it too. And there's what I made a flower for the top there. And then you got over here a couple of mats in there. That one. And I got some reindeers. That sparkles too. And then there's what the back looks like. And then I put a piece of embossed felt for the binding. So there's my winter album that I had to get out of my system before I started my Christmas album. Thanks for watching.